Hello, Pisces only. It's Victoria with Victory House Intuitive Tarot. That's my second channel. My first channel. You guys are my second channel, but I love you guys more. So, being honest here, this is fuzzy. I'll be honest with you, I've had about 5 pot cookies and 2 drinks. I recorded your video earlier, and it didn't record. I was like so frustrated afterwards because I worked all day and I'm tired today and I don't feel good for some reason. I'm in a lot of pain. I haven't put a pain patch on today, but as you know, I can't take opioids, so I've been trying not to take so much ibuprofen, but anyway, someone's been bugging me to make some edibles, so I made a bunch of sugar cookies today with Sour Patch Kids in them. I like my sugar. I like my sweet candy. I'm still a kid in that respect. Anyway, so I recorded your video. It didn't come out. I ate those couple cookies and had a couple drinks. Well, I've had 1.5 drinks. I haven't finished my second drink yet. So now I'm finally ready to come back. I was not ready. You can see the tired in my face. I'm tired. I've got so much going on in my life. I'm so stressed out. So, anyway, general reading, check your rising and moon sign. You know, I'm not embarrassed. You guys know me. So, I don't know if you guys saw, I got a sunflower plant. Could you see it? Isn't it beautiful? I do have shorts on. It looked like I didn't. I do have shorts on. I'm pretty casual. I like no bra. I'm in a lot of pain. So, but I'm here. I was here earlier, but obviously I have to do it again. The message was all about that person coming back, wanting to tell you the truth, blah, 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 blah. I'm so freaking sick of that message. Sorry, guys. I'm so sick of it. I'm tired of waiting. I've released that person. I've forgiven that person. I keep letting them go. And they keep thinking about me nonstop. And I'm so frustrated. So frustrated. I know it's going to bring closure. I know it's going to bring healing, blah, blah, blah. But anyway, that's how I fucking feel about the matter. I need some glasses. I have no glasses. I've lost 2 pair of glasses all day long today. But anyway, I'm tired. I've had a lot on my mind, especially with the surgery. It's kind of weighing me down a lot. Sorry, I had some glass wipes sitting there. My glasses were a mess today. I don't know what cards to use. I want to give you a different message. And I used what cards did I use earlier? I think I used the white cat tarot with the clarifiers, the small mini deck. I just don't know what to do. I want to give you something else. I'm so tired of this romantic person message, blah, 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 coming in. I'm so freaking tired of it. I don't know what to do. All right. We're going to start with the Ask Your Spirit Guides deck by Sonia Coquette. I'm surprised I can remember her. Choquette. I'm surprised I remember that. I have a lot of memory loss with my head injuries. So, I don't remember things I say 5 minutes ago. All readings are private and confidential. Especially, I don't remember anything I tell you, typically. When I have, look at my eyes. I look wired. I haven't taken any drugs, I swear. Sorry. I get really comedic when I've had a few drinks. I should be on the comedy channel. My friends all tell me the same thing. So, just so you know, I'm a hoot sometimes. Gifts and compromise. All right, so there's a gift coming. There's a surprise coming. It's probably that person. Sorry, I gotta roll my eyes. If you want to know what this shirt says, it's Game of Thrones shirt. Sorry, the camera makes me look a little wide sometimes. Sometimes I'll get up and walk away and I'm, God, I look huge. It's this, when you're that up close to the camera, sometimes it expands things. But anyway, another story, self-conscious story. What was I talking about? Oh, Tyrion. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, this was a comment that Tyrion made, which is, was one of the kings of, God, I don't remember the kingdom. Anyway, he's the little midget guy. I love him. I just love him as a man, as an actor. I've followed him a lot. I've studied him a lot. I pick up on people's characters. Obviously, I'm intuitive. But this shirt so reminds me of me. Because, like, I know things. And all my friends will call me up yelling at me. You were right. Blah, blah, blah. I hate you. You were so right. They get mad because I was right. Because they'll come to me for questions and I give them answers. And they get mad because I give them the answer. But it is what it is. So, all right. See, I'm being comedic. Truth and balance. So, there are a lot of things in your life that you're understanding now. You're coming to an age or a level of maturity or awakening that are saying to you, I know what I want. I know what I need to do. I know what I should allow in my life and what I shouldn't. And I also know, like, how I need to make my day go. Like, I know I can't go do this one thing because it'll distract me, right? It'll take you off your path. What is your path for me? It's getting these readings out, which is sometimes very difficult. This camera is making me crazy right now. It's making me go back and forth. It has that auto adjust, which one reader complained about. Sorry. I can't do anything about it. I don't have a lot of money, so I'm pretty poor. So until you hit 1,000 subscribers, you don't start making money. And I don't even think 1,000 subscribers gives me that much money. It might give me like $150 a month. But anyway, regardless, that's not why I'm here. All right. So there's something coming to you that you've been waiting on. It's basically, let me put this down. You don't need to be looking at me. Let's come a little closer. Sorry, you see my Thin Mints? I've been eating chocolate. I just revealed myself, told on myself. Sorry, I've been eating those for a couple days. Anyway, so there's a surprise coming. It's something you're not expecting. And this person wants to create balance and some type of compromise with you. Or there's something coming that wants to bring balance and compromise into your life. There's also an element of truth. So I feel this is a person. I feel they want to bring these elements and they want to speak their truth. So I'm just going to say it like it is. Why am I pussyfooting around here? All right. Come on, guys. You know me. All right. Restriction. A lot of you have been held back by just things in your life that aren't allowing you to grow, to flow, to flourish, to escape the boundaries of what you're living in. Some of that is self-imposed. Some of it is financial. Some of it is your environment. All right. As high as I am on those cookies, I'm doing pretty damn good. Sorry, I know you guys are giggling at me. If you're not marijuana smokers, I'm sorry. But it helps enhance my healing capabilities, which have strong healing in my hands. If you're local, you can get a healing. If you're local to Colorado, I do give healings. They are gift offerings. I don't charge for healings. Those all come from God. I don't claim to heal anybody. But if you're local and you want a healing, I would certainly give you one. Of course, that's based on my schedule. So, all right. So there's some balance and restoration coming in. I'm hearing clearly restoration with this card. There's something being restored to you. So for me, I lost everything 15 years ago when I was raped and robbed and blah, blah, blah. We're not going there. A lot of you know I went through something tragic 15 years ago. I feel there's a restoring coming with this gift, right? But there are some things also coming. Some things in your life that God may say, all right, I'm going to bring you this gift, but you can no longer do this. Or I want you to do this. You might be Jonah in the whale. Like, I expect you to do this if I'm bringing you this gift. I'm your God. I'm your dad. I'm clearing the path for you to have the best life that you can. But I no longer want all that shit in your life that you've been dragging along with you. I don't know where that's coming from, guys. It's just shooting out of my mouth. So take it as it resonates. Devotion, right? Is that devotion? Yeah. Here I am. So right on with the reading. God says, I want you to give me everything. You being here, why is that so, sorry about my thumb. It just looks weird. Let me turn this light off. Maybe that will. Yeah, I like that better. Hope you do too. But that says devotion, right? Nature spirits. So God's saying, look, I'm bringing these things, but I'm doing this based on the fact that you're devoted to me, you're committed to me, you're not going to do unhealthy things in your life that involve the devil or demonic things such as drugs, alcohol, blah, blah, blah. Here I am, eating cookies and having a couple drinks. My pain is out of control. Look at me making excuses. No, I love God, I really do. And I'm not a person to just get drunk. But my ibuprofen's not working, so sometimes the edibles help. So, sorry. There's nothing you can do about it. You know, I was told by the age of 50, I was told that by the time I turned 50, I would have to have some serious surgery on my back and neck. Well, I'm 57, and it's finally coming to a realization. But the pain is really starting to kick in, too. So, which is, I'm not used to that. I mean, I've been suppressing pain for 30 years, but it's getting a little out of hand. That ibuprofen no longer works, nor do the heat packs or the marijuana. So, I have to go to a little bit of the excess when the pain gets extreme sometimes. So, sorry about that, guys. Hopefully that'll change with surgery. So, family, Holy Spirit. Knowing that your family, if you're a person that has not had a strong family around you, who's had a hard childhood, who just, like, you've always felt like, why were you born? Like, nobody seems to really care about you. Look at this, I got shit everywhere. My hair clips everywhere. This is not me. Anyway, sorry. I'm just noticing little things as I'm sitting here. My fish, he always looks dead. She will not stand up, and she drives me nuts. What was I saying? The family that really loves you is the one that sent you here. And that's the family you have in heaven. And I'm not talking about God and Jesus and Mother Mary, Gaia, blah, blah, blah. I'm talking about your ancestors. Like, you were here, some of you are here to be alone, to face these battles over and over on your own. Why? To build yourself up, to achieve something significant in this life, to carry to the other side. So as much as you think this life is a burden, you're achieving something in heaven. You might be going for a crown. You might be wanting to get a level up in heaven in some way. And we've all heard there are levels in heaven. Even, there's a psychic out on YouTube, and I don't know her last name. Her first name starts with Melissa. And she did this open forum, which I watched. It was recorded. And she talks about how there are aliens in heaven. And I heard another reader say the other day that sometimes she reads that people we ask about live on other planets. So God definitely has other types of beings, people, humans, whatever they're called, souls on different planets living different lives. And it's very obvious if you've ever watched Skinwalker Ranch on Hulu. I highly recommend it. It's all about aliens living on this ranch underground. And it's not going to make sense to you in the first couple episodes. You really got to go through it. But you come to find out these aliens have been living here since the 17th century, since the 1700s, especially in this area of, I think it's Utah. I think it's Skinwalker Ranch is in Utah, which is very close to Colorado. We've had many sightings out here as well. But I'm not going to get into it because it's lengthy and it's a big, long subject, but I highly recommend you watch Skinwalker Ranch. But anyway, there are other entities and beings that are souls from heaven that live elsewhere. Because they asked her in this forum, are there aliens in heaven? And yes, there are. And then when I heard this other reader say the other day about how she's read that people live on other planets, that they're not in this realm right now, they're in a different realm. Like, I thought that was so cool. Like, I get to be reborn into a different universe, a different planet. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, do I want to be a two-eyed bugger or something that looks like crap? That's scary. I shouldn't say crap, but scary, like not human. In this world, my mind goes no. So, anyway, I'm way off subject. I told you I get weird. Not weird, but I get quite friendly. My last reading, I was blah. Like, I just got off of work. There was no personality in that reading. So here I am being happy. Anyway, so let's go back to your reason. So God's saying, yeah, these gifts are coming to you because of your faith in me. But I want to ensure that as you move forward, you let go of some of those bad things you've been carrying through all your pain to help you get through this pain, which God let you do. He truly let you do it, and he gave you no judgment. But I'm sure that he came to you at some point and said, it's time. I've let you use this mechanism to get through your pain and your sorrow and blah, blah, blah. But now it's time for you to do what I want you to do, to get on your path, to do the hard work. right? I don't no longer want you in that energy, is what he's saying here, basically. All right. So community, giving and helping others. Like I've been doing that here in my apartment building. I've been helping a lot of senior citizens and some of the ones that have mental health issues. Because I'm in a low income apartment. There are a lot of senior citizens and people, and some of them are really good people, don't get me wrong, and some of them are freaking just batshit, but anyway, that's another story. So, and my good friend Nan, I love her. She creates this beautiful artwork with crosses and stuff. She is mentally disabled, and you might see her here sometime in my apartment, but I love her. I have to tell you, she is the most intuitive woman that's mentally disabled and has rationale and understands. Like, she's so self-aware for a mentally disabled person. She was born mentally disabled, and then she fell and got a steel rod through her brain. And she's still, like, she'll say things to me that I know come from God. She's like, she just, like, I don't know. Like, she's protective of my spirit. Sometimes she talks crazy, and I'm like, Nan, stop. Like, if you got people in your apartment and you think are talking to you and trying to influence you, tell them to go by the blood of Jesus. Or ask Archangel Michael to come in. Sometimes. So I don't know what's real for her or isn't. But as my friend, I try to help her, teach her how to protect herself. And in fact, we were making cookies today. She doesn't do marijuana. Every little thing makes her a little weird. So she doesn't do anything that, inebriates her. And I said, Archangel Michael, please go down to Nan's apartment. What's your apartment number, Nan? Blah, blah, Go down there and please clear out the bad spirits in there. Please don't let them torment her anymore. Whether it's real to her or mentally ill, I don't know. I just know she's got the best spirit, and I love her dearly. So I helped her out. So I hope it works for her. I believe that it's not her mental health. I believe that she is truly intuitive because she comes out with some things that only God or spirit could say sometimes. And it's amazing that she's still alive because she's a very good looking woman. She's 61 or 62. She's in great shape and she still looks great for her age. So I'm surprised she's not been robbed, beaten, raped. You know what I mean? Like, God has really protected her, and she is so smart. I'm very proud of her. Anyway, I'm off track. Okay, so I feel that you are helping others around you, whether you're volunteering or just helping naturally in your community or the people around you. Psychic awareness, what do we say about? But you're not, this was in the reverse, you're not paying enough attention to your intuitiveness. Spirit's really talking to you right now because there's some major changes. We got a full moon coming on the 13th or 14th. There's some major changes coming your way. Like, you're not expecting them. I feel some things are going to show up for you this month that are going to blow your mind away. And I can't wait because I'm ready. I'm ready for something exciting and new. Business. So I feel like whoever you're working for right now really appreciates you and loves you. And creativity. So you might be doing some things creatively. For me, it's my readings. I have to figure out how to make this enjoyable or different for you every day. I could be high and drunk every day. I'm not even drunk right now, but that would sure make a video right now. I'm joking. But I do have to figure out, like, what am I going to tell you every day, right? Because time doesn't move that quickly. I'm like, all right, Lord, what are we going to say to these people today that we haven't been saying to them for the last 6 months, right? Like, I'm tired of the same old message. So you guys understand what I'm saying, okay? So you are, like, doing your art, doing your painting, creating your crafts, coming up with new ideas, being entrepreneurial, which Pisces are great at. We're great at running businesses. Like, we know how to handle customers, we know how to market, we know how to make things entertaining. If I haven't mentioned the contest every month for a 30-minute reading, like and subscribe. If you're new, subscribe. If you're regular, like. That will get you in the drawing. I'm thinking about, and I think I'm going to do this. I'm thinking about, like, every time you like, I'm going to enter you in the contest. Like, I was thinking about doing comments so you could double entry, and I know I'm never, like, clear on this message. So what I think I'm going to do is, like, if you like every video, you get an entry for every video you liked. Like, that increases your chances. I think that's pretty cool. So that's what I'm going with. So every time you like or subscribe, you get an entry into the contest. Okay? So, All right. Life has gotten busy. I'm sorry if I don't mess with everybody's schedules. I was not able to catch up with Crystal Lundgren. She won a free 30-minute reading. And our time schedules just didn't mesh. I worked during the day. I think she worked at night. I have no idea. But anyway, we're just in different boats. So despair, reverse. So you're coming out of some type of despair. Like, you're no longer allowing yourself to be sad, which is funny because I just sat outside thinking how lonely I was and how I miss my person, even though when he comes back, I'm going to turn him away. Sorry. See, I tell you guys everything. So bad of me. Don't use it against me, okay? Because I love you guys and I trust you. Discipline and bravado. So you're trying to be structured with your day, with your time. You're trying to have the strength and energy to push forward because you know there's something coming. You know you're at that breach of attaining whatever you want. Like, in 2023 is going to be such a good year for you guys. Such a good year. This year is a year of whatever God wants for you is all I got to say. I know that's mine, but it's really like cleaning out the things that need to get done, and doesn't matter how poor you are, God is going to make you go through it anyway, in my example. Yeah, it's about taking care of things you need to take care of, and then you're going to receive your bounty. Like, you're going to get pieces of that this year, slowly and steadily. But it's 2023 when you really, like, your successes shine, your passions come in, your wishes are fulfilled, you're happy, you're committed, you're working, there's money flowing, there's, like, no worries. This is still a year of hard work, although it's not going to be as hard as, like, for me, the last 15 years. I've been living the life of Job for 15 years, so for each of you, that's different. I do have a book coming out. I'm still working on it because I don't know my outcome to my life, but I am going to talk about my life as Job, and the hardships I went through and what God did to me and how my friends said that God had abandoned me because he didn't love me and blah, blah, blah. I'm going to talk about all of that because God wants me to. But I don't want to say too much right now. Some of you know a little bit about it, some of you don't, but my story is coming out, so I'll let you know when it's ready and when I get it published. That's another thing I got to figure out. So anyway, here we go. Yeah, so you're coming out of despair, and you're trying to be disciplined and structured, right? For me, I've got this new job. I really want it to be successful. You know, I don't want to go on disability. I have every right to. I've worked for over 40 years. I've put a lot of energy into the government and money into the government. But I still want to, you know, I've got 9-10 years till I retire. So I still kind of want to do something with my life. I'm not ready to give up. But it's all up to God. So it's his choice, not mine anymore. I don't know what my decision will be or where I'm going to go. Maybe this channel takes off and I don't have to worry about getting a job. I know that this last 2 weeks of heavy typing, I've struggled with the pain in my hand and my back and my neck and blah, blah, blah. So, you know, I still have choices to make. Can I work at a desk? Can I work at anything? I know I can't go to Walmart or Sam's Club or anything like that, anything with a concrete floor. I'm in Walmart for 5 minutes and I'm screaming. The pain is just outrageous. So I'm not sure, you know. Pray for me for those things. I don't know. But I'm not ready to give up. I'm a fighter. I'm a warrior. But there's a lot of strength needed here to get through. I know I'm rattling. It's 23 minutes. Are you tired of listening to me? We'll finish up here in a second. Enthusiasm. Yeah, so there's something coming that's surprising because of all this discipline and strength that you put into getting to where you want. And now there's enthusiasm. Like, you're getting praise. You're like, I'm excited. I'm doing a good job here. I'm glad I chose these cards. I needed a different story. Oh, I didn't see this. Grace. Grace. So I feel there's a healing now coming in for you. Like, regardless, we have grace, right? When we're baptized, we accept Christ into our life. We accept God in our life. Whatever religion you are, it doesn't matter. If you've ever watched The Cabin, what do they say there? It doesn't matter what religion you're in, as long as you believe in God. And I don't always go to Jesus. I haven't lately because Spirit asked me to. But when I was injured 15 years ago, I actually spoke and saw God. And no, I'm not crazy, but I went through something so horrific in order for me to be here today that he spoke to me several times. These things will be in my book. But I was relying, going fully on him. Well, he's a busy man. But I love to envision myself as a little kid crawling in his lap and just sitting there and him holding me and hugging me, because it brings so much refreshment to me, knowing that he is my father, my lover, my brother, my whatever, my protector, my, not thinking incest-wise or anything like that, but like he's my all. He is my all. And I'd have never survived these 15 years without God and without grace and forgiveness, because I've done some horrible things in 15 years. I did things that I would have never done 15 years ago, but I was hurt, I was broken, people were stealing from me left and right, I lost everything I had because I was injured and people took advantage of me, took my money, and I started fighting back. So I've done some things that are unforgivable in my book, but in other ways I justify it, because I was like, they hurt me, they stole from me, and I had to teach them a lesson. I had to teach them what my boundaries were, because I was so naive, so truthful, so like I just gave everything to the point that people just took from me. So anyway, forgive yourself for anything you've done, because they were all lessons that taught you how to be tougher, smarter, and to put those boundaries in place. So accept the grace that God gives you, because you are beautiful and you are loved. All right, divine helpers, appreciation. Yeah, there are things coming in to say. There are going to be people coming in your life, messages, gifts. I appreciate you and the hard work you've done. And leadership. Yeah, you're going to be in a leadership role one day. You're going to be guiding and leading other people. And maybe that's me. Maybe that's me teaching you how to be spiritually strong, teaching you how to fight demons, how to get rid of earthbound spirits and ghosts, how to follow your intuition. Right? Because you may be the people, and I pray to God I'm not in this, because I don't have the strength to fight that battle. Revelations. I feel we're very close to Revelations. We're very close to Jesus coming back. We're very close. The catastrophic events, the fires across the earth, all of that. Watch Nostradamus. Watch that series on Nostradamus. Like, we are so close to the coming. So maybe I'm here to teach you and to lead you. I don't know. We'll see where God brings me. And shadow. Yeah, you lived a shadow side. That's okay. What was then, that darkness, is what made you today. It made you tougher, stronger. It made you put up boundaries. It made you tell people, hey, you don't fuck with me any longer, because I'm an evil freaking bitch. That's my story. Like, you don't mess with me anymore, because I'm coming after you. Like, I don't put up with people taking advantage of me anymore. And victory, right? That's what you got, victory. You are one resourceful person, man or woman. I don't care if you're a bitch or a bastard or whatever. You're going to be strong, you're going to be victorious, and you're going to win this battle. And it doesn't matter who tries to come in and hurt you because they're jealous of your light, because they believe you have more than they do. Yeah, you do. Not monetarily, but spiritually. Like, you fight demons on the other side. And that's why you're so spiritually attacked. I know that's why I'm spiritually attacked. I asked God, and he showed me in the sky with a sword and a warrior's outfit. That's why I'm hated by the earth, by the darkness, because I bring good. I protect people. I pass loving messages on. I help where I'm needed. And like why I got robbed, because I was helping some of the elderly in this building not let those motherfuckers steal from them any longer. And I put a stop to that, but they also put a stop to me temporarily. It was just some things. It's hurting me a little bit, but I'm going to push through this, right? I'm going to come out much farther ahead. So I heard that person's very stressed right now and slamming their door a lot. So good for them. Whatever you got going on, Lord, good for them. All right? Because vengeance is mine, says the Lord. So anyway, I ranted for 29 damn minutes. Thank you for putting up for me. I love you all. Like and subscribe. Comment if you want to. I'll see you tomorrow or Saturday, whenever I get to you. I got a pretty busy day tomorrow, so I'm not sure if I can count on you tomorrow, but you'll definitely see me on Saturday. Okay? Love you. Take care. Bye.